Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Melanie Hernandez, the very purple and velvety Dr. Melanie Hernandez, chair of the Department of English at Fresno State. And I'm very happy to welcome all to the virtual English Studies graduation celebration, honoring the classes of 20 and 2021. This is the English department's very first graduation celebration for the full department, and we're excited to gather, albeit virtually, to honor our BA, MA, and MFA graduates, all of whom are extraordinary students in normal times, and all of whom have been extra extraordinary in these COVID-19 pandemic times. Before we get to the main event, I'd like to first acknowledge that we are broadcasting today from Fresno State on the traditional homelands of the Yokos and Mono peoples. We are privileged to live and work on their ancestral lands. Thank you to the campus administration who support the English department in all our scholarly and creative endeavors, particularly the interim president, Dr. Saul Jimenez Sandoval, the dean of the Division of Research and Graduate Studies, Dr. James Marshall, the interim associate dean of the College of Arts and Humanities, Dr. Sergio Laporta, and the newly named dean of the College of Arts and Humanities, Dr. Honora Chapman, who we will hear a message from shortly. Much gratitude to the English department staff, Lisa Galvez and Jefferson Beavers. Jefferson is running today's Zoom session with help from MFA grad student Maya-Lise Carney and also Dr. Alison Mandaville. Thank you to everyone who is making today's ceremony possible. And huge gratitude to our student assistants, Sydney Hinton, Jur Xiang, and Mary Sosa. Special shout out to Jur, who is graduating with her MFA this year. So first we have a few Zoom reminders. The first thing is we ask you to keep your microphone muted. We have a lot of videos and audio to play, so please stay on mute if you are a guest. Throughout our ceremony, we will spotlight the main speaker, and we will also have videos and slideshows, so we recommend using speaker view for the best viewing experience. We do have live captioning enabled. If you'd like to see subtitles, at the bottom of your screen, you can click on live transcript, then show subtitles. We invite you to use the reaction emojis at the bottom of your screen to show your love for our graduates, lots of hearts, lots of applause. Don't hit the ask question button because y'all are graduated, you don't have to do that. And finally, we also invite you to also use the chat function to give shout outs and congratulations to our amazing and accomplished students. This is their time to shine, so please join me in celebrating them.
Folks, it looks like we may have lost Dr. Hernandez for just a moment. Please hold on. Hello, everyone. Dr. Hernandez, I think, has been kicked off the broadcast. She'll be back soon in just a moment. If I may follow up with what she was saying, in the class of 2020, the English department produced 115 graduates across its degree and credential programs. And then this year, in the class of 2021, we had 99 graduates, while last year's ceremonies were suspended for safety reasons. And this year's in-person events are taking place in a series of socially distanced ceremonies at Bulldog Stadium. We wanted to make sure to provide this virtual option, something that's more personal, to honor our English majors in the space that works best for them. Today's ceremony will recognize 31 graduates, and I believe Dr. Hernandez is now in the waiting room. We're going to let her back in so that she can get us a proper introduction to Dean Chapman. So if you can give us just a moment to get Dr. Hernandez back in, we'll be right back with you here. It looks like she may be having some trouble logging on. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We have a pre-recorded message from Dr. Honora Chapman. She is the newly named Dean of the College of Arts and Humanities. And I think she may even be on this call. So we're going to please welcome Dr. Chapman. And this is where you would use the applause emoji while you give me a moment to call up her video.
Congratulations, graduates of the Department of English. Interim Associate Dean Sergio Laporta and I are so happy for you reaching this milestone in your lives. We know that you're going to go out and change the world with all the skills you've gained here at Fresno State. Take care and stay in touch with us.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chapman. We're still attempting to get Dr. Hernandez back in the room. So many thanks to Dean Chapman and to the college for the ongoing support of our English and creative writing students.
This is where you imagine the elevator music, everybody. Just, you know, playing in the background.
I should probably pull up Pomp and Circumstance while we're waiting, right? Here we go. No. We're gonna hear that 3 more times. So they never teach you what to do when you these kinds of things happen, right? You practice and practice, but when you lose your host, what do you do?
I know what they do, Jefferson. When you lose the teacher in a class, they all start talking about other stuff, or they run off, and you come back in and they're all like, where'd their heads go?
Yeah. Just want to make sure and give Dr. Hernandez that chance to introduce the graduates today.
I'm back.
All right.
Are we still live? Has everybody fled?
We're all still here, Dr. Hernandez. We're waiting for you.
So to all of our guests in attendance, what you have just lived through is just a very small taste of what every Fresno State student has lived through this past year, and why it is such a miracle that we have all made it through to this point, and why everyone in this Zoom space deserves to be applauded. So before we move on, huge applause to everyone for managing to learn and to graduate, and just for everything we've had to endure under this pandemic, and for persevering. So I don't think anything that we could have scripted would have really made that come across as what just happened. So back to our program.
Dr. Hernandez, while you were out, we introduced Dr. Chapman, and we're now up to the BA English Education grads.
Wonderful, thank you so much. And so, okay, back into purple mode. Our first group of graduates today are earning their Bachelor of Arts degree in English education and their single subject English teaching credentials. Before we introduce them, we have a pre-recorded video from Dr. Alison Mandaville, advisor and coordinator extraordinaire for the English education and credential programs.
Big congratulations to all our English graduates. English master's students, MFA students, literature students, creative writers, and English educators. You guys are amazing. Truly, it's been a pleasure and an honor to work with you. And I can't imagine the wonderful things that you're going to do, and you'll have to come back and tell us. Happy graduation, everybody.
Thank you so much, Allison, for those inspiring words and for the huge amount of work that you put into preparing our next generation of English educators. It's no small feat, the amount of work these students have to do to meet their rigorous training requirements, but what they do impacts our entire community. So with that, let's celebrate our English educators. Give us a moment to cue up the traditional pomp and circumstance, and then we will begin. Claudia Amador. Jasmine Aradine. Daniel Buttle. Anthony Kane Cardenas. Noel Castillon. Desiree Garza. Yuriana Nunez. Liliana Perez Rodriguez. Anissa Solis. Leah Thomas. Javier Yanes Rivera. Many congratulations to the graduates. Yay. The second group of graduates we celebrate today are earning their Bachelor of Arts degrees in English. These students have English major options and literature options, and they're very near and dear to my heart, so many of them having come through my classes, as well as classes of the person in our next message. We have a pre-recorded video from Dr. Samina Najmi, interim advisor and coordinator for the English major and one of the most beloved professors in the English department. Please welcome Dr. Najmi.
English majors, you did it. I've had so many of you in my classes over the years, and I've come to know so many more of you this past semester as your advisor. To see your trajectory now, to see you arrive at this milestone is gratifying, it's moving, it's humbling in so many ways. Both as a professor and as a mother of a graduating senior this year, I have some idea of what it has taken for you to arrive at this moment, which is an incredible accomplishment at any time, let alone during a pandemic. So I just want to say bravo, brava, and congratulations, class of 2021. We are all in awe. Go you.
Thank you, Samina, for those heartfelt words and for filling in as English advisor for Professor Ruth Jenkins during her sabbatical. Our students are very lucky to have had both of you guide them through their studies and to the completion of their bachelor's degrees. With no further ado, or maybe a little further ado, depending on how the technology cooperates, as we've seen today, it's time to celebrate our English majors. Once again, give us just a moment to queue up our presentation. A little pomp and circumstance. Ebony Alvarez.
Mia de la Cerda. Manuel Farias. Destiny Magaña Rodriguez. Stephanie Olivera. Jared Tafoya. Nongnen Fang. Veronica Vivas. You could probably tell we lost Dr. Hernandez there for a moment. Sorry for a couple of slides that had a glitch there. Congratulations again to all of our BA English graduates. Very proud of you. Spirit of improvisation, right? This is where we have all been in the last 15 months of the pandemic and social unrest we've seen. Last in our official ceremony today, but definitely not least, our third and final group of students to celebrate today are earning their Master of Arts degrees in English and their Master of Fine Arts degrees in creative writing. Our department's graduate students are among the very best in our college, in the College of Arts and Humanities, and according to Dr. Hernandez, also on planet Earth, but she is biased. Our graduate students have won the college's Graduate Dean's Medal 3 of the past 4 years. And in 2020, MFA graduate Anthony Cody won the Western Association of Graduate Schools highly prestigious Distinguished Master's Thesis Award for the entire Western region. So let's give a round of applause for Anthony, who I know is on the call today as well. And Dr. Hernandez is coming back in here to make her co-host so she can say just a little bit more about Anthony before we get on to the slides. And Dr. Hernandez, let me know when you're ready to speak. Goes back only to about 2015 when he was still working on campus as the box office manager for the theater department. But Anthony has far-reaching roots on campus, as many of our students do, and in the Fresno community. And we're so proud of all the successes he's had as a published author, and so many more of the published authors in our graduate programs. Anthony's a star, but he's only one member of a robust community of writers and artists and educators that Fresno State has nurtured. So congratulations to Anthony and to all of our graduate students. So coming up next in a pre-recorded message to offer congratulations to our graduating MA English and MFA Creative Writing students is Professor Stephen Church, the coordinator of the MFA Creative Writing program. And give me just a moment to cue up the video of Professor Church.
MFA students, Stephen Church here, your graduate coordinator. While I'm really sorry that we don't have an actual graduation this year, I'm happy to celebrate you a little bit the best we can virtually. Normally I would be up there on stage wearing my hand-me-down robes and stupid hat and get to hand you your diploma cover and put your hood on you and celebrate all your accomplishments. While we may not get to do that this year, I just want you all to know how proud I am of everything that you've accomplished. In a year of unprecedented challenges, you all have made unprecedented success. You've done more than anybody we could have imagined. The challenges that you've overcome, the things that you faced, the courage, the kindness, the generosity that you've shown to each other is humbling, quite frankly. And I'm exceptionally proud to be your professor and your MFA coordinator and to work with you. Congratulations, MFA graduates 2021.
And now, assuming you guys can hear me, thumbs up, yay. Okay. So first, thank you, Stephen, for those lovely words of support and encouragement. We appreciate your dedication to the MFA program and to all of our students. And now it's time to celebrate our graduate students. One last time, give us a moment to cue up pomp and circumstance so that we can properly, assuming I can stay on this call and read names and properly acknowledge our students, our MA English and MFA writing grads. Mariah Bosch. Aaron Chavez. Anthony Cody. Esmeralda Gamis. Bethany Hazen. Melissa Jessenheiser. Beth Linder Carr. Javier Antonio Lopez. Harrison Martin. Annie Saislan. Riley Thomas. Zhe Zhang. Many congratulations again to all of our graduates. We're so proud of all you've accomplished so far and know you'll continue to do us proud in the future. So, as you've seen today, we have no shortage of amazing students. We may have a shortage of internet connection, but not our students. They're amazing. We have first-generation college students, first-generation master's degree graduates, working parents, world travelers, diverse in every way, and the consummate scholarly and creative professionals we need to meet the demands of our current moment. On behalf of our English faculty and our staff, it's truly an honor to have worked with all of you, and we're so lucky that English is where you chose to apply your many talents. Yay! Graduates, please keep in touch with the department. We love knowing what you're up to. We celebrate your future success. We want to celebrate your future successes too. Please help us brag. You've earned it. On our website, fresnostate.edu/English, you can click on news, and there you'll find a keep in touch form where you can tell us all about your new jobs, your publications, your ideas. We just want to hear from you. We don't want to lose this connection once you've gone on to your next adventures. Just remember us. Also, if you're a community member or a family member and you'd like to make a gift to Fresno State in order to support English and creative writing students directly, students like these that you've met virtually today, please visit our website, again, fresnostate.edu/English, and click on support. Or you can speak with me or Jefferson Beavers to answer any of your questions. Our contact information is available on the website. So with that, let's give one final round of applause to the graduating classes of 2020 and 2021. Thank you all for being with us today. Big thank you to Jefferson for co-hosting today's event, even though he hadn't anticipated doing so. And we hope to see you at a future English department event. Thank you.